Hey guys, so I am here to give you a tutorial on how to adjust your waist beads. I told my clients that bought some of the waist beads I was going to be doing this video, so it's long overdue. So here we go. Okay guys, so there is a couple different waist beads and I'm just going to shake them up close just so you can kind of see the ones I have. So if you place an order for waist beads and you see a color in here that you like, be like, yo, the yellow one or the peach one. So these are the waist beads. So there's two different kinds of waist beads that you'll receive. And I just randomly put them in there. There's no specific kinds that I really put in. I kind of randomly put them in. But just to kind of go over really quick, I'm going to like kind of zoom up on my stomach. So there's two different kind of waist beads that you can get. So there's two different kind of waist beads. So there's the ones that have these, right? They have the screws on the ends of them. And then there's the ones that tie like this. So the ones that tie, you'll typically get one of these because there's about 3 strands of it on the one, and it also comes with the gem. When I give you these are the ones that come, they come about 3 because they're smaller. So let's get in how you put these on, right? So when I put on my waist bead, guys, I typically when I first place them on, right? I typically start about here. I would say right underneath the belly button is a good place for you to place them for the first time. Because, especially for people who are losing weight. Now for people who are losing weight, right underneath the belly button is good. Because when you start to lose weight, they'll start dropping down. And then when they start getting to about here, that's when you know you're doing something right. Now, if they start rolling up, you're getting big. For instance, let me poke my stomach out, right? Poke your stomach out and they start rolling up, it ain't right. You're going in the wrong direction. So that's why I'm saying the waist beads help you keep track of what's going on. For my people that's trying to gain weight, I would start them out down here more towards the pelvic towards the pelvic bone. So therefore when you start gaining weight, they'll start rising up, and then that's when you know, okay, I'm gaining some weight. So people that are trying to lose weight, start them in the middle, they'll start sliding down. If they start sliding up, you're going in the wrong direction. You need to make sure you're detoxing and making sure you're staying on top of your workouts. For people that's trying to gain weight, pelvic bone, start them down here, like let them drop like around here, and then they'll start coming up. So how you put these on? All right, so guys, you want to go ahead and size it. This is the one with the screws. So you want to go ahead and size it, and like I said, just kind of underneath, and then you'll see what's left over, right? So then you want to make sure you keep your thumb there, and then you take it and you just want to do, so your thumb is there, right? But you want to cut this a little bit more. So I would cut there just for purposes. I'm not going to do that. But that's how you measure it. I'm just going to cut up here because I'm still going to sell this one. So then you will cut it, right? You kind of hold on to the other end. I will cut this a little more up here. So cut it. The beads are going to fall a little bit. Or you can just do it over like a bowl or something. So when you cut it, so now when you cut it, the beads will fall, right? You hear them trickling down. So when they fall, you kind of hold on to this one and you make sure you grab the screw, right? Make sure you grab the screw. Okay, that's fine. All right, so make sure you grab the screw, and then this little part is gonna come out of it. So then, just make sure you hold on to that because you're gonna know the area you cut. So then, okay, all that came off. So then you have this much beading left. That's why I said wherever you measure your thumb to, wherever your waist is, make sure you leave a little bit out, right? So now that so when you slide, you're gonna slide the screw on to whatever you have left, right? I already made one knot. So you're gonna slide the screw onto the waist bead, and then you're gonna make a knot. You're gonna make a knot as close to the screw as you possibly can. I mean, if you don't get close to the screw, that's fine. You'll just have a little extra leeway, but then, you know, the goal is here to lose weight, so you'll be adjusting it anyway. So then we want to get down as close to the screw as we possibly can and make that knot, right? And then what you can do is push the screw up on that knot because it tightens it. Right? So then now you have your adjusted waist bead. So you want to cut that excess off. So you have your knot, you cut that excess off. And this is my first tutorial, guys, so, you know, don't judge me. So then you will pull that and you will put it right back on you. Like I said, this one here is a little big because that's so solid. And then you just screw it on. And that is it, and that is all. Now you wanna act crazy. So you just screw it on, right? And that's it. Waist bead done. So that's the waist bead with the screw. So now let's get into the waist bead with the strings. Guys, now the waist bead with the string is a lot easier. All you just have to do is measure. So the ones with the strings are bigger. So if you see how much, oops. Ooh. The one with the strings are a lot bigger. You get to see how much give you have here, right? It's a lot bigger. So what you want to do now is you want to measure where you are. So you kind of don't want to mess up the design, but you might have to. So I would say here, right? Oh, no, that's too high. That's too high. You want to come down here, right? So you see all this extra beading that's hanging here? Cut it off. So guys, yes, so you're going to cut off most of those beads. So what you want to do is when you measure it and you have it down to where exactly you want it to be, you're going to go ahead and cut it, because I realize some of them have a knot right there, which you can cut off. And some of them, the beads slide right out. You see them, those beads sliding off? They'll slide right off the string. So what you want to do is you want to slide all these beads out. Slide all these beads out. Slide them out, slide them out, slide them out. And then you just tie it like a regular string. You can tie it double, triple, quadruple knot, however many knots you feel as though you want to put in there. So you just tie it like a regular knot. Boom, boom, once you finish sliding out those beads. And you adjust it to your waist, right? So, and then that's it. And then you turn it around and waist bead is pippin'. All right. So that is how you put on the two different kinds. So guys, so right now my workout pants are high waist, right? Let's get into a little TMI. So my underwear, right? My underwear is here. My waist beads, once they hit down here, I know life is good. I know everything in life is good. I just came from a place where they were up here and they were tight. Once your waist beads start being tight, you know something got to give. We got to do a little more workout. We got to be a little more active. So this is why the waist beads don't lie. Because you can hop on the scale all day, but if you know your waist beads was just tight on your stomach up here, and then they start hitting down here, honey, can't nobody tell you nothing, okay? So guys, I hope you enjoyed my first tutorial. That was my tutorial on waist beads, and I hope you enjoy. You can add these into your delivery. Detox tea still available, and let's detox and get this right. And also make sure you guys are staying active, because the detox is one thing, but you detoxing and you're active, it's a wrap. You'll be great. All right, so enjoy.
1 week later.
So guys, it's a week later, and before I posted this video, I'm glad I didn't post it yet, because I wanted to come on here and show you guys my progress and also add another tip onto the video. So with the waist beads, if you're going to have the waist beads on, make sure when you adjust it, okay, because I'm pulling it up. So you guys see I had to pull up my waist beads, right? So once I pull them up, because it's been a week and I have lost 7 pounds. So my waist beads have now dropped. From the previous video that I showed you before, they were like up here, right? So it's like been about 7 pounds. So my waist beads are now here, and it's now at the end of the day. So when I wake up in the morning, they're like lower. So I would lose about another 5 pounds, and then I would adjust my waist beads. Now, when you adjust your waist beads, you will pull them up because, like I said, you want to kind of have them in the middle, right? You will pull them up, and whatever the excess is, you would cut it off, knot it like I showed you previously, and then put it on. So right now, 7 pounds down, and they keep dropping and dropping and dropping. So when they come to about here, because they'll drop down to about here. When they drop down to here, then I'll adjust them to bring them back up. Now on the flip side of things, if you're gaining weight and you started down here and they're starting to roll, that's when you kind of know you're probably at your desired weight. If you're still trying to gain more weight, then I would suggest from the beginning, just maybe kind of wait until you gain a little bit of weight before you put your waist beads on. Because once you adjust them, you can't add length. You can only take off length. So once you kind of maybe gain a little bit of weight, you would start down here. And then when they start rolling up, because your waist beads should sit here. Like this is where your waist beads should kind of sit, right? Because you kind of want them kind of on your waist. And I don't really like them all the way down there. You can't really see them. So you kind of want them up a little bit, right? So that's just my suggestion, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel. There'll be other stuff that I have. And of course, if you want these waist beads, you can shop them at www.pristinebeautyspa.com. All right.